All right, America, the land of greatness. This is the theme that the Republican convention concludes with. The final day of the convention will be featuring what Republican supporters have been waiting for. The Donald Trump's nomination acceptance speech is expected to address the RNC from the White House's West Lawn.
Thank you.
The Trump's concluding remarks might be followed with a fireworks display above the Washington Monument. With the conclusion of the RNC, the fall campaign season will officially also kick off. So let's take a look at some of the star speakers of the big night tonight. Ivanka Trump, the senior White House advisor and Donald Trump's daughter. On the final night of a norms-busting political convention, Ivanka Trump will introduce her father as she did back in 2016. Mitch McConnell, the Senate Majority Leader. Earlier, there was an announcement that McConnell would not be speaking at the event. It was later announced that McConnell will actually tape his remarks for the RNC. And finally, Rudy Giuliani, the former mayor of New York, Donald Trump's personal attorney. Giuliani has been seen playing a key pivotal role of the devil's advocate amidst numerous controversies and scandals that gripped the White House, including the impeachment row. Now, the biggest Democratic election of the year is on the horizon. The United States will go to the polls to elect their next president this November. The countdown has begun for it, and the Democrats and the Republicans are going into the final stretch of the campaign. Now, unlike their counterparts, Republicans are holding a part digital, part in convention. And this despite the fact that the United States remains the worst affected nation due to the coronavirus outbreak with more than 5 million cases. And we also earlier spoke with Simon Marks, our correspondent from Washington, D.C., and this is what he had to say in lead up to the address by President Donald Trump.
Stereotypical to say, isn't it, that this is the most important speech of Donald Trump's life, but in many ways it is. This is going to be an absolutely vital moment for the president to try and breathe fresh life into his re-election hopes at a time when, regardless of which poll you look at, he is clearly still behind Joe Biden nationally and in all of the major battleground states where this election is going to be won or lost. And he's going to be making this speech against the background of the violence that we've seen in Kenosha, Wisconsin over the last few days following the police shooting of Jacob Blake there last Sunday afternoon and the killing of 2 Black Lives Matter protesters on Tuesday night. A 17-year-old now accused of first-degree murder with regards to that. And there's pictures of that 17-year-old attending a Donald Trump rally not that long ago. So difficulties for the president there, but also an opportunity. In many ways, an opportunity for him to strike a different note than the note that we've heard struck throughout this Republican convention, because so far, as you heard in that sound montage that we played there, it's been all about the radical left, the Marxists in the United States. They're trying to get Joe Biden into the Oval Office as a Trojan horse, and once he's there, they're going to take control of him and they're going to destroy the country. What you haven't heard from the Republicans is very much of a focus on Joe Biden's record. There is a case to make for why Joe Biden should not be America's next president. He supported the war in Iraq. He opposed the killing of Osama bin Laden. He's got a very checkered record on criminal justice reform. He spent 50 years in Washington and has done nothing, the Republicans could say, to deal with gun violence in the United States or the issues that are bedeviling many of America's cities today. But they're not making that case. So there's an opportunity tonight for Donald Trump to land some blows at Joe Biden. Let's see if in a concerted way he tries to score those points.
All right, so we'll be tracking the developments as they unfold in the United States.